Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. You ready to go to the library?
Snap out of it, you donkeys! Come on!
Drooling over Miss Dalton again?
Shut up, Fishman. No, I heard Miss Dalton.
So I don't know about you, but I always loved the kind of like the juxtaposition growing up. I was a kid I was born in the early 70s, kid of the 80s and 90s, graduated in 1990 from high school. But you always had, the I'm hot for teacher, dirty librarian type of stuff, which was always cool growing up. So I always appreciate that. But today we're actually going to check out a little book out of the library here. So this is little book. This is chapter 8. I am a big fan of Little Book. I had Little Book 7 that I did, and now I had the opportunity to get 8, and I am very, very excited about that, to get a chance to open this up. And you know what? It's going to be the next Sunday giveaway, so absolutely looking forward to that. So we'll have next Sunday's giveaway is going to be this little book. It'll be one for the channel in the comments. If you are a member of the channel, if you are liked, and you comment and subscribe on this video with the correct phrase, which we'll put out later. It smells good too. We'll put that out later in the video. You'll have an opportunity for a 2-ounce pour of this. Now these things, they're very proud of these bottles right here. They've got a bit of cost to them on there. Now this is 100, I think, a 14 proof. Yeah. So 100 and, is that a 14? Yeah, 114 proof. Eyes just aren't so good in here today. But, 114 proof, there's always a bunch of different things in there, aging from 4-year whiskeys up to 18-year whiskeys in here. So you get a nice variance of things. They blend these out really, really well. I'm a fan, probably a bigger fan of Booker's more than most, and the little books really have my attention. Now, they're expensive. You're looking at close to $200 for these bottles. You might get them for $160, $170, up to $200. Found one locally. It's been sitting there for a little bit. I said, I'm going to roll the dice on this one. I love chapter 7, so I'm really looking forward to chapter 8. Look, Sunday also means there's winners. We had the Barrel 36 winners. Very, very excited about that. So from the Patreon, 143 Bourbon, congratulations. A 2-ounce pour of this will be headed your way. And from the comments, Nolan Duncan, congratulations, Nolan. Reach out to me, echoesineternitybourbon@gmail.com. And just, I'll try to put it in the comments, hey, to reach out to me as well. You've each won a 2-ounce pour of this Barrel 36. This bottle actually came from Barrel. They donated it to the channel for a review. I was very impressed with this bottle. I think they did a great job, and I like that it's going to get out to a couple other people. Also, on the Patreons, if you're in that $5 or $15 range, we've added another 6-pack giveaway. So we're up to 4 6-packs at the beginning of the month. So this month, it'll also have the Barrel 36 in there, and I'm thinking I'm going to put that Booker's in there too. Now that's going to deplete that Booker's by the time we do the 2-ounce pour giveaways, and then we give now 4 6-packs away, but the 4 2-ounce pours on that. But you know what? That's the fun part about it, is get some stuff out there that maybe people don't try a lot. And I'm excited about that. Yesterday, had a blessed time with the wife and a couple of friends. Got to go out to Atlanta, even though the Braves lost the second game of a split doubleheader. Got to see the Braves play. They hit like 3 home runs in an inning. With a lot of fun to watch. Lost the game, but the friends we went with, they're Cardinal fans. So, half of the car went home happy. The other half just kind of had to tuck tail a little bit, but just talked and had a great time. Environment's always great there. I encourage you, if you have never been to the Battery and seen the Braves play, make a day out of it. Get to the Battery early, get some food, have some beverages, go to the game, have a great time, and just enjoy it. It's a very nice atmosphere there. But let's get into this right here. Let's get in this little book, chapter 8, and let's see what we got. I got my Independent Joe Glen here. So thankful for Independent Joe. I love this Glen. Got this, it's been probably 6-8 months back. Looking at this, you've got a nice medium amber. I mean, it's got some nice gold colors to it. It's more gold than anything. Not really a yellow or a red or a brown, but more of a gold color. Looking at it on the sides, I'm not getting a whole lot of legs form on this yet, so they're slow to develop. I do see some oils in there. Really interested to see what this brings. Let's check out the nose. Oh, so on the nose, this is a bit different. I'm getting a lot of rye notes on this right off the bat. So I'm getting some of the baking spice. I'm getting some different rye. I'm getting a little bit of a breadiness going on. I'm getting some cinnamon going on. This has a lot of rye characteristics right up front on the nose. I'm getting some caramel on there, and it's funny. The bourbons I've had lately, I had some that get kind of like that crystallized burnt sugar. But I'm getting a lot of caramels lately. Now I'm starting to see those legs really come down the sides on here, so this thing's looking really, really nice. So I'm almost getting like a cinnamon bread, like a doughy cinnamon bread with some caramel on it. So it's got a lot of nice, neat things there. Getting some char from that barrel on there, getting some nice stuff on there. The legs are slowly developing, so I'm expecting a nice viscous pour. Let's see what we got. Wow. This is a mullet of a pour. Party, I'm telling you what, business up front, party in the rear on this thing. Up front, you get smooth, you get sweet, and then as it transitions that mid to the back palate and the finish, that's when the party happens on this thing right here. Man, 114 proof. Do get that nice Kentucky hug through there, but I'm getting a really nice finish. I do get a lot of that rye spice that I'm getting from the nose, getting some pepper going on, getting some breadiness going on, getting some caramel going on. The finish, I'm getting a little bit of a stone fruit going on in the back, kind of a maybe not overly sweet peach or just kind of a nice apricot thing going on the back there. Do get some of that cinnamon, and it's not like an amburana type of cinnamon, which is very cinnamon forward, but just kind of that light sprinkling of cinnamon, like if you had something that was in a bread. Man, I really am digging the rye spiciness of this. Like I said, you get that smooth and sweet up front, and then it just pops on you, and it really just kind of it gives you that nice finish and that nice hug, and you get a lot of great finishes on a lot of great tastes on the finish. This is almost like having almost like a cinnamon loaf, not like overly powerful, but it's like having a piece of bread that had cinnamon in it, like you mix something up in there with a little bit of caramel on top there. But that rye spice and that baking spice and that cinnamon are just hanging around. Man, I'm gonna let this sit there for a little bit and finish some more because I am just super impressed with the way that this is hitting the back palate on it for me. Is it an expensive bottle? Yes. Am I going to run out and buy another one? Not at the price point. I'm not. But am I happy to have this in my collection? Yes. Is this a special pour for my collection? No, I don't have the average collection that maybe most people have. There's a lot of people with a lot better collections. Don't get me wrong there. But I have a lot of special pours. But I'd be happy to pour this out for someone for a special pour. I think that for me, it classifies in, yeah, I paid for this. I'm not upset for the price that I paid for it. I'm not going to run out and buy it again because you don't want to spend that kind of money on a bottle all the time. But it's something that I would be proud to give to somebody and say, you're going to like this. Especially if I understand that they like some bourbons or whiskeys that have that rye component to it. So it's almost like drinking a high rye. And it's got a little bit of that char and a little bit of that oak on the back, and I got a little bit of a kind of a tobacco on the back of it there. Not more of like a cigar type of tobacco, not super sweet, but a cigar type of a tobacco on the back there. So you're getting a lot of that. A phrase for the giveaway. Book it. somewhere in there in the comments, put book it. That'll be your opportunity to get a 2-ounce pour of this, which I think is outstanding. I'm excited to see who's going to get this. Like I said, I'm going to include this in the August 1st 6-packs, which will be 4 of them now. Check out the Patreon if you haven't. You don't have to spend anything to get into the Patreon. There's a free opportunity, just so you can kind of see what's going on. At the first of every month, after I give away the 6-packs, there's also a drawing for anyone that's a Patreon, whether it's, free, $2, $5, $15. And then every week as we do something on Sundays, Patrons at that 5 or 15 have an opportunity to win a 2-ounce pour. So that is as long as you didn't win one of the 6-packs. So somebody's always having an opportunity to win something, which I hope that you guys appreciate it. I love doing it because I like getting good pours to people, and I think that's the fun thing to do. I didn't realize until probably about 10 minutes where I did this video that I'm like, do this, and this is the one I'm going to give away today. So it's kind of eclectic, but that's kind of me. Whew. Let me get into this thing one more time. Yeah, this is where this bottle really shines. If you like rye and you like some cinnamon and you like some of that oak and you like some of that kind of a cigar type of a tobacco type of a note, and then it washes over with a little bit of stone fruit, medium long finish, this is where this is going to be special for you. If that's not your thing, it may not be your thing. So just, take that with a grain of sand. If you're on the fence about it, find a friend that's got a bottle, go to a bar, taste it, test it. Because, I hate to say it's almost an investment. For a $200 bottle, it's an investment. But, just be careful with those things like that. Make sure it's really something that you want to have in your lineup to say special occasion, special moment type of a pour. For me, it kind of falls in that category where I could say, this is a special occasion kind of a pour. Buddy I haven't seen in a while, or getting together, with a group of friends that you don't get together with very often, or, somebody had a special moment, they got a good job and you want to sit down and have a drink and congratulate them or talk about the new job or whatever. Your team wins a fantastic game. Me and my brother-in-law were joking yesterday. I had asked him about some pours I got him, and he said, I haven't dug into them yet. I'm kind of saving them for football season. I'm like, okay. He says, I think I'm going to have a special pour anytime Alabama wins and anytime Auburn loses. I said, okay, so about 3 this year? And so that's just the way that we rib each other a little bit. Have a little bit of fun with that. Sunday, man, the weekend's gone by really, really quick in some aspects. But like yesterday at the ball game, it slowed down. I got to sit back. I got to relax, hang out with my wife, hang out with some friends, have a great atmosphere, and then got up today and had to help out with my dad some stuff, but now it's slowed down again. I'm just doing some things that I wanted to do, and I get to make a great video and talk to you guys today. And I absolutely look forward to that. I'm going back to work tomorrow. I'm hoping that work week, man, I'm hoping it goes by fast. And for all of you, I hope it goes by fast, and I hope you're successful in everything you do so you can get to the most important things, which is slowing down and spending time with your family, your friends, doing something for yourself. Make sure you re-energize for yourself. That's the only way you can take care of people, is take care of yourself first. You want to make sure that you're good so you can lift other people up in that way. But most importantly, all, cheers. And God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.